Instead of opening ChatGPT, then another AI for images, another for copy, another for video, and then manually putting everything together. What if you could simply give an AI team the job and let it handle the workflow? That's exactly what Claw AI Army is trying to do. But there's one important question. Does it actually save you work, or are you just adding another AI tool to the stack? Let's test the difference. Claw AI Army isn't positioned as just another chatbot. The platform currently advertises hundreds of AI agents, skills, and ready-made workflows designed for things like content creation, research, marketing, automation, and other business tasks. But honestly, those numbers don't matter much to me. What matters is what happens when you actually give it a job. So let's say I want to create a marketing campaign. Instead of opening several different AI platforms, I can start with one request and let the system handle the workflow. And this is where the comparison gets interesting. With a traditional AI setup, I'd probably break this into several steps. Research the audience. Write the copy. Create graphics. Create social posts. Then organize everything into a campaign. That's not necessarily difficult. But I have to manage every step. The idea behind Claw AI Army is that the AI handles more of that coordination for you. And that's the first real advantage. You're not simply asking AI questions. You're trying to give AI a job. But don't make the mistake of thinking that means everything is automatically perfect. Because there's a catch here that I think is much more important than the number of agents. Here's how I'd compare them. Traditional AI setup. You choose the tool. You create the prompt. You review the response. You move the result to another platform. Then you repeat the process. Claw AI Army. The goal is to describe the outcome you want and let the AI agents handle more of the individual steps. That's potentially a huge difference if you're running an affiliate business, agency, small business, or content operation. But if you're someone who already has a workflow you're comfortable with, you might actually prefer the traditional approach. And that's why I wouldn't call Claw AI Army an automatic replacement for every AI subscription. Here's the part one thing buyers need to understand. AI automation can save you time. But automation doesn't remove the need for judgment. You still need to check the output. You still need to fact-check important information. You may need to rewrite sections. And depending on the task, you might get a result that requires more editing than expected. So if you're expecting, press one button and everything is perfect. That's not realistic. But if your expectation is, take a repetitive multi-step task and let AI handle as much of it as possible, then the concept becomes much more interesting. And now we can talk about the part everyone wants to know. The price. At the time of recording, the Claw AI Army offer is advertising $39 one-time access, along with a 30-day guarantee. The sales page also compares the offer against the potential cost of maintaining multiple separate AI subscriptions. But I wouldn't buy it simply because the price looks cheap. The real question is, will you actually use the workflows? If you're constantly using several AI tools and spending time moving information between them, the value proposition becomes much stronger. If you only occasionally use AI for simple questions or writing, you probably don't need something this extensive. So here's my verdict. Claw AI Army isn't necessarily better than every individual AI tool. That's not the comparison I'd make. Its real selling point is workflow consolidation. Instead of thinking, which AI tool do I need for this? The goal is to think, here's the job, let the AI workforce figure out the process. For heavy AI users, marketers, creators, agencies, and business owners, that's potentially the most interesting part. For casual users, I'd probably keep things simpler. And that's the biggest thing I'd consider before buying. If you want to check out Claw AI Army and see the current offer for yourself, I'll put the link below. And if you want more honest AI tool comparisons and reviews, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment. Would you rather use multiple AI tools yourself, or have an AI workforce handle the workflow?